Alright. Twitch is receiving my content. There we go. I am all set. Okay, it's 27th. We already did Hisano, so I guess we do Rize. That or C Nanako, but I don't think that's an issue. I think that just gives you points of all the party members. I do have lovers. It's like Rize. Twitch updated their mobile app and I got confused. Did they? Mine hasn't updated yet. What did they change? Where's my Rize tab? That's Tower. Where is Rize? Here's Rize. And Rize seems enthusiastic about eating out. Fog hasn't developed the area, as usual.
What should I have? Heck, maybe our shop should do something like this. How about a ganmo kebab? Or a tofu croquette?
I don't know what Ganmo is.
Well, if it isn't Rise-chan.
You're the deputy mayor, right? Good afternoon.
Hello, Mayor.
I heard the news. You know, about the upcoming film. You haven't heard yet? You know Kanamin, right? Konami Mashita. They're gonna be filming nearby, right? I hope they stop by Inaba, too. Oh, I know. Why don't you ask?
Kanamin. I don't have anything to do with them anymore.
But wait, how many are coming? We only have small bed and breakfasts around here. Got it! They can stay at the Amagi Inn.
Okay.
All right, I need to go tell that manager guy I was just talking to.
So if you were more talking at her than to her.
Oh, Rise-chan. Nice to see you.
Oh, we know you.
Inoue-san, what do you want today?
I'm down here scouting film locations, so I thought I'd come see you. I wanted to hear your answer one more time, face to face. Are you sure you're not coming back?
I'm not going back.
I see. Okay, I understand. Well, now I can focus on my new job. I signed up as Konami Mashita's manager.
Well, good for you.
Remember how we were talking about doing that movie? They picked Konami as your replacement. We're gonna sell Konami.
Well, I don't like that
I
wording.
have every confidence she'll be just as popular. No, even more popular than Risette.
I see.
Although, Konami is an ordinary girl, we have to polish her so she sells. But you had that spark. You learned fast, adapted well to new situations, had that smile that could be as strong or weak as you needed. And those acting skills of yours, you were like an old pro.
She's already said no, my man.
You could have reached heights most girls could never dream of. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. So, I just had to hear it from your own mouth. Well then, goodbye. Stay healthy, okay?
What the heck? That's not fair. After he made me answer? He never told me any of that when we were still working together. Acting skills? Of course I have them. What the heck? Telling me all that stuff now? It's too late. Hey, why am I crying? There's no reason to cry. There's nothing to be sad about.
I get it.
Nothing. Senpai, I don't know why I'm crying.
Cry all you want.
I can't. My eyes will be all swollen tomorrow. I lost everything. I don't know how, but I lost everything. I'm scared. I'm sad. What's going on? Senpai, please, stay here. Stay by my side. Senpai.
Don't blame her for being sad. Yeah,
I have you. I have the others. I didn't lose everything.
you have the power of friendship.
There are people who need me, right?
We're already rank 8. Wow. Nice.
I'm going home now. My head's all messed up.
Nah, it's okay.
I need time to think it all over. About how I feel now. I don't want to lose anything more. Goodbye, Senpai.
Alright, see ya. Our socialists are usually fairly happy. I wasn't ready for that. No tutoring job. Let's do a shrine. Starting to do kanji now. Hello, strange lady. Since we're almost done with Rize, I'm not gonna try to get her anymore. Second term of finals begins today and continues until the weekend. I forgot about that. I'm not able to do anything.
Yo!
Hey, dude. Look at this weather, man. What's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Oh yeah, finals start today, but that's seriously not the point now. What's going to happen? Don't get confused. You're right, sorry. It's not like it's going to help us if we start freaking out for no reason. It's just a lot of weird rumors lately. It's not just the ones about the fog being poisonous. I have a very bad feeling about all this. It'll be fine, probably. Let's see, let me get the answers right. It's 11:28. What does the French food... What does French food stem from? It was Italian, right? Yeah, it was Italian. What does the figure in figure skating refer to? Shapes. I'm so smart. Who is buried in the biggest pyramid in Egypt? It's Khufu. There, that's how you say it. Fantastic. What's the book of maps called? Atlas. Didn't even need to look at that one. There's no way we can keep the club going like this. Too many of our members are calling in sick. When is this damn fog gonna clear up? Senpai, the people who are just slacking off aren't showing up either, right? Keep the club with the members you're left with. Maybe the fog helps you find out who's the most dedicated to being in the club. Guess that's one way of looking at it. It's all placebo, probably. I'm fine. I think. What word has the words bridal ale as its roots? Bride ale, there. Not bridal ale, bride ale. It's bridal. What kind of bird is a kankodori? It's a cuckoo. Fantastic. Which country does the South Pole belong to? It's international waters. Definitely. And that's Fibonacci. Easy. Hello? hear what they say what happened on the Midnight Channel? Someone said they turned it on and there was a picture of this town in complete ruins. And said that she saw Inaba get swallowed by the fog and sent into some other dimension. Said there were monsters coming out of the fog too, like in that story. Ever since the fog started, it seems like some people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining. The town is getting more and more messed up. Is the TV world and the real world fusing? They did something similar in 5. What is the town that's whatever is Namid. For some reason I can't say it. That one's Mochi. Fantastic.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Whoa! Where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together.
What a
The
coincidence.
fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
Fair enough.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
It is December.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Okay.
Oh, this girl never changes. It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Ah, this theme.
Guys, put on your glasses!
I was just thinking that. It's like the fog in the TV land. Your vision becomes much clearer.
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world?
Ran into each other, can't really see. Does that mean they literally ran into each other? I like to think that. That's exactly what I'm gonna pretend happens.
Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. it's just a thought.
It darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Last day of exams. Groovy. There will be a dramatic turns in the story from this point, and strongly recommend you take the opportunity to save. Why, yes, I would like to save in that case. Dramatic turns. Wow, okay.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Oh, is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame.
Alright, so far.
Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Still don't know who was behind the Midnight Channel, and they're not gonna use the TV world as an explanation, are they? Can they prove anything?
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
Well, if you could get the kid, you can get him.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
Reminded that you made a promise to Nanako to buy a new Kotatsu.
What's the matter?
I made the promise about buying a
A
thing.
Kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new Kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock.
Nice.
All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
Or Nanako.
If we're getting a Kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
What if those without personas get sick from the fog, but those who have personas at the time? So you're all okay, but those don't seem to be? That's probably it.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
Well, that's a strange thing to just out of the blue ask.
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
Have this conversation, Teddy. Much to my dismay, they want you to say. That's true.
You guys.
For better or worse, you're allowed to be here. You can say.
Sensei, I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
For now.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Yeah, that was kind of messed up.
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
You know, it's like that. Maybe you should leave.
Stay out of this!
Yeah.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
Not she is not paid. They think she should pay. Yeah.
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Probably a Jack Frost doll, right?
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
She doesn't play video games, and I don't think she really cares about Rosette.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake! Of course! Let's make it a cake to remember.
I don't think that part's gonna be an issue.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
That's what I'm worried about too. Hello? Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay?
Oh, that's never good.
Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Oh, shit.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Dojima's listening to an explanation from the doctor. Been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
This, I
Calm
know.
down, please. That's just a rumor.
I don't hate this theme, but they do overuse it a bit.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
Topical.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima, I think you of all people would understand why Nanako is in a weird circumstance right now.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
Well, don't blame him for it.
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
All of these are good. We all feel the same way.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
Hey, dude.
You guys still here?
Deja vu.
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that.
Oh, that's not good.
I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court.
But how, though?
Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court.
I'll just bring me there with a TV in hand, you know? I'll just like stick my hand in. I can go all the way in if I need.
No one would believe that.
I can prove it to him right in front of him.
What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. and Dojima-san knows it.
Nah, he didn't even direct kill him even, too.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't have to be so aggressive about it, but
Hey, stop!
it's got a point.
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Hello, that's me.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
Oh, that's not good. Automatic doors.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
Hang in there. Oh shit.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there.
It'll be okay, Rose, I promise. I think.
Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
Isn't he, like, in the other room? It's not too far away.
How's Nanako?
No good answer for that, my dude.
Doctor.
Big bro.
I'm right here.
Mm-mm.
She's awake? Yeah, she's awake right now, at least.
I'm scared.
Don't be, we took care of the bad guy.
Big bro. Daddy.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
I think someone's needed. I think someone's gonna need to keep an eye on him.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone?
Take a guess.
Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way.
Oh no.
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Exactly what I was talking about. We need to keep an eye on him now.
Senpai! Senpai!
Go watch the grieving father. He might do something stupid. That's what I'm thinking.
Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame!
Oh no.
Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
You're gonna have to, my man.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Yeah, hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's this room?
Does that blame Dojima? Or does that fucker heal this person? I don't know.
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back.
See, was that hard?
But there's a police guard.
That's not gonna be an issue. Meanwhile, in Nanaka's room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world.
Killed Nanako, what do you mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Even though I was the only Teddy in that place,
I'm of the opinion that violence is never a deserved thing, you know? Call me crazy. But I think hurting people is wrong no matter what.
I still couldn't do anything.
What you doing, Teddy?
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
You didn't say there were 2 police guards.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Did Adachi beat us there? How?
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right!
Make him over and pull the plug. Okay, calm down.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Oh, shit. Window in the room is wide open. Ah, no. What you doing?
I was scared, so I...
They gave him a fucking TV. I think that TV is just naturally there. I don't think they put it in there specifically for him. The fact that there is TV there is a bit concerning, though.
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
You didn't what? Oh, shit.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No, come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either.
Right.
Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the...
I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... Please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet.
Yeah.
Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you?
Kanji.
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me.
Doesn't seem like it.
But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Sure you will.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop. He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
Indirectly, it was his fault by putting someone in a dangerous place. Knowing the possibility to cause harm and death, it would be their fault, even if it wasn't their intention to kill. That's not what he's saying. He knew... He thinks that killing and saving is the same thing for some reason. He's not saying he's stopping them from dying. He's saying that by killing them, he's saving them, I think.
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time.
Then why was he trying to go through the window?
Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance.
I mean, I realize he's a killer, but killing is still bad even if you are killing a killer, you know?
At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
I think that's what he thought the last 4 times, right?
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think.
Thinking isn't the same as doing. Dude's actually freaked out. Hate him, but I wouldn't blame him on his thoughts. Intrusive thoughts can be a thing for a reason anyway with Yosuke. I don't know.
What do you want to do, leader?
Wait, no, don't do it.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
Well, I know that this is at least a 100-hour game, and I'm only 60 hours in, so we're missing something.
Something we don't know.
Ah, I skipped. Whether it can be tried, whether revenge is right. This one, I guess?
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV!
Yeah, I don't believe
What
that.
didn't you understand?
Scared, he can still repent. I actually don't know. This is like too goody two-shoes, you know? Why he's scared is a good question. I think this one's the right answer.
What is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
Well, that's rude. He could escape via the TV. We explained why that's not an option. Yeah, we're missing something. I said that.
Missing? Like what exactly? damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Not if I can help it.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Sure you are.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath.
Kill him? No.
After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
But why?
It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
It's got a reason.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet.
Yeah, the Midnight Channel happens independent of him, so who or what is behind that?
We'll have to see what he can tell us about them.
Why aren't the police back yet? After Dojima, I would assume they'd come back as quickly as possible in case you came to try to do the same as Dojima. They move at the speed of plot.
Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
If you want a more in-universe answer, I would imagine that Dojima isn't exactly going quietly.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Let's just think for now.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader.
Yeah, I'm kind of the best.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Poor father. I'm always in the belief that parents should never outlive their child. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team's now one step closer. Seems that you'll go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Ooh, rank 10. Who do we get for this? But Teddy wasn't here. He's a different social link. I can create you Loki. Cool. I think that was the same in 3, wasn't it? The shapeshifter. I thought this link was the entire group. It is. Excuse me. Oh, Judgment. Oh, just like in 3. Starting a new automatic social link so late in the game. That's crazy. I wonder if it levels up like Judgment did in 3.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
Right.
The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible.
That's probably smart.
So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Seems fine. Probably seems fine physically.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Right.
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right?
And where did he get that idea?
So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
That's fair.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable.
Also fair.
Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point.
He doesn't think murder is saving. He said he failed with Nanako because she died. He was facing the other self that he said was saving them. It's facing their other self that said was saving them. That he said was saving them. I don't know exactly what you mean. Can you elaborate a bit?
Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
Sure, but
I don't really get any of this.
it's not really narratively satisfying, I think.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you.
Hey?
Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
How's Dojima? Uh-oh.
Where am I?
That's a good question.
Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital.
Right.
That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist?
You're an ice user and a healer.
I couldn't keep my promise.
You're also a decent tank.
I lost my reason to be there. That's it.
He said he failed with Nanako because she died, but because of the fight with him, so that if it wasn't for him, the group wouldn't be who they are, and if it wasn't for him. The fact that they faced the Shadow Self made them who they are, that's what he considered saving them. You mean making them Persona users was saving them?
I remember now.
Is that what you're trying to say?
So, it was true. Guys, Sensei,
Yes. Oh, I see.
what should I do?
Not entirely sure that's accurate, but it could be part of the truth.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Oh, nice.
Huh? What did you just say?
Why kill her off only to...
Nanako-chan's alive?
I had the same criticism with Chidori. Like, it's even worse here. Like, why kill her off only to immediately just reverse that?
Are you serious?
It's kind of weird.
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
It does make sense story-wise that she does and always stays dead, but I'm glad she's back. Yeah, me too.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
They should have had to be like, oh, she's really not looking good. I don't think there's hope for her. And then she comes back, you know? They shouldn't have just flatlined her and then brought her back. I'm no writer. I don't know.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
Should probably tell him immediately, right?
It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
I mean, he was gonna do something really stupid. And I doubt it's gonna be
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
the only attempt. Yeah, where is
I
Teddy?
noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird.
I said it'd stay with... No, it's stay right here with her. That's fair.
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Why shouldn't you use it inside the hospital? Is there something about hospitals and cell phones I'm not aware of? Let's wait and believe that she'll recover.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, dude.
I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay?
I'll do
You can't
whatever I
just
want.
meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now and he's fast asleep.
Well, that's good.
He'll be alright, don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again.
Probably.
Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again.
That's true.
You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time.
What do you mean we were being so dramatic? She flatlined.
By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right?
In most circumstances, that means dead.
Well, enjoy your freedom while you can.
Pretty sure she was medically dead, right? Especially as family, they should allow you to stay. Also, it's considered kind of rude to talk on the phone in a public space in Japan. That makes sense.
Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
I think it's kind of considered rude no matter what, right? Oh, right, I've got a... Your social link's automatic now, I forgot.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
I mean, it's past midnight. It's already a bit too late, I think.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
I'm curious what that's about. It's less fog now. Seems to be, at least.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
I wonder if he Chidori'd her.
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Not sure about that, but it's my best theory right now. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow.
Sure thing.
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
If I go home and he's just in my house, I'm gonna be upset. Back in Namatomi's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? Yes. I think so, at least. For now, you have no way of knowing. Okay, yeah. Remember that your cell phone has been off the entire time since you were at the hospital. Hello? Oh, hey. What happened to your little cousin? Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know. I'm there for you, okay? We're best friends, dude, right? Yeah. Oh, hey, Daisuke. Heard about Nanako. How's she doing? If there's anything I can do to help you guys, please tell me ASAP. Guys with the You've got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man. It's Yumi. Where are you right now? You want to talk about your cousin? Please don't think twice about calling me. You waiting for you? Call me back. Friends in your town. I think he's somewhere in the TV he doesn't recognize. He's too upset about Nanako to realize he's in the TV. But how'd he get there? We've got friends who are there to help encourage each other. The case is still mired in an impenetrable fog, but you must continue forth towards the truth. Go home before you catch a cold. How the fuck did these people know already? That's a good question. Kind of expected him to be here. Oh, could be alright. What happened at Namatomi's hospital ward? Fog won't disappear what lies ahead from here on. Feel very tired. Should hurry and get some rest for today. Right. How do they know? Oh. You coming to me is never good.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Yeah, I gather.
I have summoned you within your dreams.
I get that.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Yes.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
You know, that does pose a good question. Who is driving this thing? Like, I realize it's a metaphor and I'm supposed to be the one driving, but I'm in the back seat. I can't be in the driver's seat as well, can I?
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Okay.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times echo in your mind.
Really getting it is totally different. I mean, really finding yourself.
Your other self is driving, that's why you didn't fight yourself. That could be it.
I can't ignore that fact any longer. I need to face the truth head on.
Are we really toward the end of the game?
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
They don't usually do something like this until like the near real end of the game, you know?
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, that conversation just happened.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
What's that noise? Seems the car stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
Okay.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
The death card? What about it?
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Hello. In tarot, the death card means a big change. Sure, but the death card was already taken place narratively in the form of Hisano. Someone seems to be at the door. I'm coming, calm down. Hey, dude.
Teddy's missing.
Ah, shit.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Junes?
Sure thing. I hope he didn't do a Chidori.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
I know, I just wanted to bring up my tarot card knowledge when he said a big change is coming. Also half expected him to use the cards like I think he's done before. That's fair.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings.
Persona 3 uses the death card, like you were thinking there a bit.
I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Some of us already checked that part. Come the mysterious dream you had last night. Maybe time for contemplation rather than action. That's what Igor said, but... Huh. I don't want to pick this one. That seems a bit too dismissive. Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I haven't finished a social link. He's not allowed to disappear.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
Right.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted.
Right.
It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
It's a shame that he's gone. Big shame. You should totally really look hard to find him. We should, yeah.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
It could be both.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself!
Okay, dude.
What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else, though.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
I think I made a joke about it, like I called him thinking he was Aizen, you know, for trying to mastermind everything.
And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Sure.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
Probably failed to save them, too.
What? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
I mean, I've been saying that this whole time. Not this whole time, but a while. Could there be something that proves this possibility? The warning letter, right. It was stop saving people, I think, right? That's what it said, right? Copycat murder, I don't think that has anything to do with anything. If it was in the diary, we would know. I think it's the warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
Kill the first, don't rescue anymore. Second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
I don't think any of these are right. He wouldn't have wrote it wrong. It would have been for me. I think it was saying, like, assuming Namatame wrote it, the note would have been, like, him just saying, like, what is going to happen. Because, like I've been saying, he doesn't have any authority or influence on the Midnight Channel. So he's like, oh, it's gonna happen regardless of what I do. If you keep saying people, you're gonna become a target. I mean, of these, I guess this is the right option. I don't think it matters what I pick, but this one, I guess.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
I think Namatame wrote it. I think the person running the TV wrote it. That could be true.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV, and yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Work together to take another step toward the truth. Fantastic seekers of truth.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan,
They don't have anything on 7 high schoolers.
but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I go where I want.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see.
Well, that was easy.
Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Definitely.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
Usually I would guess that the strange
I
objects.
knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
I would have thought the strange object would be like the Teddy outfit, but I wonder what they actually used.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Hey dude, got some questions.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case.
Aren't they worried about being recorded, or did they avoid that by sending the guard away? I don't know. I think they might have avoided it by having
And to
him
be
leave.
honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Seems he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? This is what we've been really asking ourselves, right? This answers this answers a lot of questions, I think.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
Interesting.
That's why I put them in there.
Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Oh. Well then, he didn't... We know the answer to this one, right?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Do you know who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Yeah, I figured it'd be too easy if you didn't know. What about the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we thought so. I think we know the answer to this one, right?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
Didn't think too much into that, yes?
You... believe me?
This is why no one listened to Yosuke and me. Right.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only... you?
We did blame you for everything at first.
Hey, don't say we. I didn't say
But
anything.
now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
I've been having the theory that there's the second guy for a while.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
Granted, my theory hinges on the idea that someone has influence over what happens to the Midnight Channel.
You willing to listen? Do my story?
Don't make it too long. We are put on a bit of a timer.
All right.
Oh, this theme.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you?
I wish the characters could actually hear and react to what you were saying.
She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on.
That'd be really funny if they could actually hear me.
I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again.
But I may have gone insane. Very fair, dude. Better reaction than you. Yeah.
And I confirmed that none of it was a dream.
If I suddenly was able to, like, reach into my computer, I'd be like, nah, I'm crazy.
So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
Turned out well, obviously.
On the TV. She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead.
Man came up to me and said to be careful, I wouldn't trust him. I mean, you would be more careful after that, right?
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl.
I'd be more careful around whoever told me specifically. Fair.
I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
Fair enough.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
But how would you do that?
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
That does explain why.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
It does explain why there was a gap between showing up on the Midnight Channel and actually going into the TV.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I mean, to be fair, think about it from his perspective. He saw people on the TV, didn't do anything, and they died. He threw them into the TV, and they survived. He didn't know why, but he saw the cause and he saw the effect.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril.
I mean, that is true. But because of what we were doing, they were okay. What if he didn't throw them into the TV? And then the actual killer just killed them normally? Apparently what we did stopped him. So it was working, we just didn't know we had an accomplice.
It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
You saw one of the nicer ones too.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Right, but it was a weird guy.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
And as I said, what you were doing did save them, you just didn't know that we were actually... You put them in a position where we could then save them. And we couldn't save them without doing what you were doing. We were working together, we just didn't realize it.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
What crimes? Attempted murder? You didn't do that.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime.
Right, you did do that.
On top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
The only thing you actually did was kidnapping, though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess...
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
I guess you could consider throwing people into TV's kidnapping, right?
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Once again, even if it wasn't his intention, if you put someone in danger, even unknowingly, he can still be charged for the murder / attempted murder. Yeah, but it was in the TV. They can't do anything about that legally.
Wait.
Waiting.
I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Well, Adachi also knows now, I'm pretty sure. And also, and Dojima. Dojima is also knows, and I guess Adachi, that's what I was gonna say. That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
Well, Nanako also knows, but she can't really do much.
It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
Right. Another step toward the truth. 2 rank ups in one day. It must be Christmas.
Now get out of here!
We're working on it. Calm
I
down.
told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
We got all we wanted out of him.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Like I said, we got all we wanted. You probably won't see us again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it.
Sure.
Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Sounds like she's snoring. Well, snoring is better than not, you know? In this circumstance, at least. was finally helping uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit. Decided to go home early today and get some rest. I haven't really been keeping it a secret who I think the real murderer is. But we'll see if tomorrow, or today, has any different ideas. Day out from school, need to investigate the town. Wonder if you'll be able to gather information needed to catch the killer. Only one way to find out. You know anything? Can I help you? That incident last spring, still wonder what happened. It's a pretty big deal, wasn't it? Almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, must be getting old, huh? No help. You? What are you talking about? Did that all happen last spring? Seems so long ago. He's gonna remember something from that far back anyway. Whatever you say. You okay? Dog has gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Okay, I don't think he's gonna help us out much. Hello. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. Know about that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Also, talk to you. This fog makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. Wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. At least whining about it now, step up the research and get that info. Why aren't we wearing the glasses? Tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me, what with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. It wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. I mean, if a weird, scary voice was talking to me and I couldn't see him, you know. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. As for her autograph and what types of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. Did they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? You done asking questions? Good, now go away. Very busy talking to Rosette right now. What if I want to talk to her? Been asking around about Teddy, too. I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. Yeah. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes. Nobody has seen him yesterday or today. It's by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? A fantastic question. Hey, Gia. If someone's been killed, everyone forgets about it so easily. Rumors that hear from friends and TV. Get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Only one way to find out. Fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? Yes. A while ago, they said that the suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. It really does frighten me. Don't recall seeing any other strange people. I'm sure he's the culprit. Huh. Since we're outside the shrine, I have one more quest, right? Someone elderly wants to see the guardian of the Shichiri Beach. Someone elderly. Not you. We'll see if we can do that also. Been wondering why y'all haven't been wearing the glasses since Kanji first put them on the road? Yeah. You can't just say that the glasses work with your vision and then not do it, you know? I mean, I guess pot me kettle, I don't wear my glasses either. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. Wonder where I can buy a gas mask. Need to get one. Everyone else already has one already. Well, that doesn't help me. What about you? It's me. Do you recognize me? Well, I'm outside. When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. Thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. I'm going to watch the TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. You have a question? Anyone suspicious? Small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. At least I haven't heard any news on rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. Don't wear mine either. Can't say anything. I can't say anything either. I mean, to be fair, if there was actual fog obscuring my vision where I couldn't see someone 3 feet in front of me, I'd probably wear the glasses. What if I ask the other question? Come on, don't make me even more depressed. So the news on that suspect had been caught. So the whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? You know anything? Gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. Wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. Yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, was I at fault there? Anyone at the shrine? You know anything? Lost my bug catching net while trying to see if I could catch them with my bare hands, but can't. So weird. No, I lost it around the shrine. And some picked up. Do you know anything about it? Maybe. How the fuck are people driving it now? That's a good question also. You should go home quickly because of the fog. It's nice not to have the girls chasing me around, but it's so boring because I can't play soccer now. Sucks, I suppose. You know anything? It's not last spring. Don't remember anything from that long ago. Gonna be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Really? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? I'll do that soon enough. First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi, Mayumi Yamano. Be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful no matter how small. Very true. Check the shopping district. But maybe someone new is around because of that conversation I just had. Not seeing anyone so far. Yeah, no one knew. But she said it was a woman. So if I talk to someone again, does it unlock new dialogue? No. What if I ask the other question? I'll check the south side again. Hey Kanji, bye Kanji, Yukiko, bye Yukiko. Someone told you I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that! Remember Saki Kanishi, don't you? You know she passed away a while ago. Told me that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Thinking about the TV, wonder what that was all about. It's relation to Saki. I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl, it's just that people misunderstood her. Seems the thing about Namatame making dance Saki was a misunderstanding. So that's gone cold. So I ask you. Okay. Just to be sure, I can't go to school, can I? No. Thought it was in an accident. Top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Hey, you just pointed that out. The person next to the Velvet Room? Was there someone next to the Velvet Room? I didn't see him. It's horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. She was right, wasn't she? The fog's dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. So there was someone by the Velvet Room I missed? You mean this person? They don't help at all. That's the only person. Behind Yosuke, I thought they were new. Nah. Anyone at all? Fog's clearing up, isn't it? Isn't that just a little strange? It's all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. Do you need anything? Yes. All I remember is that something happened. I know it's pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say I saw anyone particularly suspicious. Ah. Hello, cat. You know anything? But you mentioned at the town was all a buzz last spring. Remember that, don't you? Yes. No, out in the country, if there was anybody walking... If there was anyone strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Huh. There wouldn't be someone outside my house, would there? You're just... Yeah, you sell me seeds. You're not a person. In the end, my mother-in-law wouldn't eat anything I cooked. The fog never cleared up either. Guess I stopped going to my mother-in-law's house after all. You don't help either. I think I've checked everywhere. No one around here. You're a quest person, but... They get a real change in scenery, I enjoy it. Did the death card woman die? No, she just doesn't show up anymore. No city lights, all the stores are closed, and it's so quiet you can hear the river. The problem is that you gotta watch your steps, so dark you don't know where your feet are landing. Supposed to carry a flashlight, but it kind of ruins the atmosphere. It could be alright if I had a lamp. Fair enough, didn't remember what happened to her. Yeah, she just... We're done with her. An eternal lamp. Okay, I'll find you one. Do I have one? No. Good to place another once over. Talk to you, talk to you. There's no one around here, is there? I don't think so. Skip the shopping district another once over. Spoke to you, you. Even spoke to... I wouldn't happen to need to speak to you guys, would I? This fire's what's allowed me to stave off the cold and the elements from invading my art studio. I have to close my shop down in the middle of winter like this. How am I supposed to make a living? Okay, you didn't help at all. How about you? No. Pretty been feeling poorly recently. Need to be careful too. The fog, something about it that just gives me a bad feeling. Okay, you don't help either. Already checked the shrine. Check you. No, if I just talk to everyone again. Yeah, you don't even let me talk to you. Remember something from that long ago. If you find any information on the incidents last spring, seems like he's going to continue talking what you do. Listen. Frightening things, and if they want to find something they like, they'll keep asking for it. Well, I'm truly impressed by your kindness, boy. I think I understand you, but I want to get into the best sauna ever made. Think you could do it if I had some fine coal? Sure. She busy with school and all that jazz? No, never mind. Thank you, boy. Look forward to it. Anything? Anyone suspicious? There's anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're the kid who's staying at Dojima's house. Seems like you might be able to find it in a hideout-like location. More hints? Do I have to do this to myself? Oh well, countries like city castles, yada yada. There is no one around here, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. I gotta find something, because I can't do anything aside from the investigation. What did you say? Seems so long ago. I don't remember something that far away. Someone told you I saw a suspicious person. Remember Saki Kanishu, don't you? But she passed away a while ago. Told me that Namatame person came through one day and started spouting those craziness. Wonder what that was about. Yada yada. What if I go back to Juna's? Only went there the once. Friend said you saw someone, right? You know anything, Nato? Retrace our steps, that would be the simplest way. Should be a commonality between the two. There's some witnesses, any scrap of data would be useful no matter how small. Here, have this. Good for me. Nice. Dinner. Do you know anything about... I think I spoke to everyone I could. So, well, unless I can go to Okina. I can. Will this help at all? You know anything? Oh, these people are quest guys. You? Never heard of anything like that. Maybe saw it on the news. If I did, it was a while ago. I don't remember it. But you? Fog's pretty thick. Be careful on that bike, okay? Fog's dangerous. Be careful. You want to ask? Do you know anything about the thing? If I saw on the news, did the victim's ghost appear or something? Don't be rude. Sorry, we don't know anything. Maybe ask someone else? So there's dialogue here about it. You know anything? Taste test wants some honest feedback from young people like you. Green. Harsh cabbage flavors, fighting for dominance over the sweet red bean. Thank you, very helpful. The farmer and patissier decided to help me out. Create a hit. Once I do, I'll take it to the company. Now that I did you a favor, can you do me a favor? There was a report like that on the news. Don't remember much though. Sorry if that wasn't very helpful. You? Wonder if the reason for this fog is the decrease in the ocean's temperature. In that case, I have to let him go soon. He'll be alright without me. Someone better will come along. Something you wanted to ask me? Do you know anything about the thing? What happened then? Sorry, I don't remember. You'll have to ask someone else. Gosh darn it. Don't think the quest people would know anything. Yeah, let's just leave. Can go to the shopping district. Let's save. And we'll just talk to everyone. See if that does anything. Need to gather more information. I'm missing something. Plainly just woman, creepy girl with a bag. These random ass names they use instead of actually making NPCs. Right. I think in 5 there's an NPC called Broke Ass Student or something. It's very funny. Yeah, there's no one down here. I'll talk to everyone again. Well, actually, I'll talk to the couple people that I know I didn't talk to, the quest people in Okina. And if that doesn't work, I'll just Google what to do. Hello. Can't be happy without money. Even if you have money, you can't be happy without love either. Which means I need a man with money. So there's someone that you could just go and pick up. A man with money. Getting pretty cold. Is there something you want to ask me? Yes. Do you know anything about the thing? Didn't stick in my mind. Just remember something like that happening. That's all. I feel like seeing a boy in formal wear. Just in that kind of mood. Nothing too big. Ill-fitting. Something nice and well-tailored to make me go, ah. They were selling something like that at Karako Fur, but that's not enough. That you look great in it. Do you have any outfits like that? Sure. I'd like to see something you might wear at a wedding. Not ours, mind you. Just don't jump to conclusions. Whatever you say. Do you know anything about the thing? No. How about you? You know anything about the thing? Remember seeing that on the news. Can't recall much about it now, though. Do you have a lot of time in your hands right now? Don't want trouble? No. You already gave me what I want. People who dislike romance or dislike gore, but not too many people dislike human drama. So I think it's a shame that they won't see a movie just cause. Especially zombie movies, which they are more popular. Want to ask me something? So maybe ask away. It's not about a movie at all, bleh. Know about the incident, but not many of the details. Know the sun. Do you like strange things? Sure. The other day I saw a movie about arts. Don't know what they were. So I did some research, but still didn't get it. If you know anyone who knows a lot about them, could you ask about it for me? Sure. So you don't help at all? heard about it, saw it on the news, or did I? Idea. Maybe I should use names like this for random NPCs. Maybe. Alright, time to... Well, maybe I found something that I didn't realize. Let me try the Junes place again. Okay, I'll Google what I need to do. December 5th. Persona 4 Golden. December 5th. It's around town. There are specific people you must talk to in a specific order. Talk to the shopping woman district. Shopping district north. Okay. The shopping woman. That's this lady, right? Yeah. For dark and creepy, isn't it? You have a question for me? A little while ago, they said a suspect in Cod is in the newspaper. That was not Tommy, right? I remember seeing him around time from time. It just frightened me. Don't call any other people. Because I can find any more information on it since last spring. Bet you. Aside from Namatame, don't think so. Okay. Ask the female student at Junes if he recalls anyone suspicious. Yeah, there was that lady. And then talk to her in the South Shopping District if she recalls anyone suspicious. Yeah, there was that. Talk to everyone in town about the murders and if they've seen anyone suspicious. Eventually the team will meet up at Aya's Chinese restaurant. So I'm doing everything right. Talk to specifically people in a specific order. How the fuck are you supposed to know that without accidentally doing that? Oh, just randomly doing that and getting it right. So, well, I did do it. It's just now I have to talk to everyone, which I thought I'd done. Let's just go down the list. You. 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 Don't think I've seen any suspicious people. Gathered as much information as you could to report back to the group. There we go. Finally. Met up with your friends after you finish gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
Same here.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Not meeting at Junes? Yeah, that is weird.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
Or maybe it's like Namatame, where they were seen, but no one suspected them.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break.
That's what we're feeling,
I'll
right?
have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
I'll finish eating the Junes, the dishes that you ordered. Can read.
Ugh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
This is making me want ramen. That's fair, ramen's pretty good.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with.
I love the egg that comes with ramen. Fair enough.
Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Kinda same.
That or the Midnight Channel.
I never heard anything about that.
I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
You are kind of the best person making progress.
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent.
I mean, I've already got suspicions, but I don't want to...
Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
I don't want to have my biases of who I suspect interfere with who I think it is, but I've got a pretty good idea.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
I want to think about this neutrally, but one person is pretty clear to me. So I had to go outside and get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
With what they know, I'd assume Teddy's back on the TV, because he left before knowing Nanako's okay. He also asked if he should stay. With Nanako gone, he probably left to go back on the TV. They already checked there, I think. They couldn't find him there.
Ugh, it's freezing out here.
That's an effect we hadn't seen before.
Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing?
It's been
Too bad
snowing.
the fog's so thick, the snow just gets lost in it.
Must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over to the roadblock. You get over the roadblock facing you. Kusunine must be already in your hands.
What's the matter?
Should go over everything you know one more time. You have a fluffy jacket, Yosuke. You're fine. That's fair. Cooper had some sort of connection with both Mayumi and Saki. Judging by the warning letters, Cooper most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. I skipped dialogue. Google, tell me what the button is. I don't know what the Google, tell me. X. There we go. Another oddity is that there are almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but saw no one suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi, Yamano, or Saki Kenichi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. Must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. It's the person I'm thinking of fits a lot of those pretty cleanly. Person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... well, it's not one of the party members. Yeah. It's not Dojima. Yes, Nanako is the killer. That's exactly it. I think it's Adachi. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out the possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. Learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. I was fucking right. The game hasn't confirmed it yet. Give it a second. Maybe I'm wrong. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something's bothering you. Called it immediately? You did call it, yeah. However... should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Yeah. Spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is.
His social link card was different too, not an actual tarot card. Well, to be fair, so is Marie, and she's probably not the killer.
And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
A good cover.
Are we really on the right track here?
Also, you were so quick to go, yep, this is a killer, no need to look more into it. I mean, I don't want to defend the guy who I'm 90% sure is the killer, but he did say that the Mitsuo thing was weird. So like, oh, we've got no evidence, really, aside from the confession, you know?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi...
That's being played, we're right, he's the guy.
I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Do tell.
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Excuse me,
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yeah, I was wondering what his point in the story was, you know?
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much, and clamming up.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
I wonder if he's gonna try to kill Namatame.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now, so you're getting closer to the truth. I think I'm right. Hey dude, got some questions for you.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
About that.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
Oh, that's not good.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Namatame's still around, isn't he?
Jeez, with With Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
There.
Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Hey, dude.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
You know we shouldn't answer that.
There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
I'm sure that's what you plan to do, yeah.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Right.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Sure you are.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Should question Adachi. The interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
How about the yamen?
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
Okay. And about this letter I found.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Sure you don't.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
Convenience.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
His haircut is all there is. I need to believe that he's the murderer. What's wrong with the haircut?
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about?
I think you know what this is supposed to be about, my dude.
Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them.
You wouldn't happen to have an opinion on that, would you, Adachi?
Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I'm sure you, of all people, have an idea.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Oh, we're just gonna say it.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
Sure.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business?
Yeah, that's a strange choice of words.
About the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
Spent all game without making fun of his haircut. His bangs look like he tried to have micro bangs, but failed and ended up looking like a child cut them. I mean, sure.
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
Oh, is this a pancake situation?
Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? at the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here.
Right.
And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Not a very good dodge, my dude.
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
You just wait up, Dojima. We'll take care of everything. The high schoolers are on the job. I wonder where he went.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
If only there was some other route he could have taken.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Dojima, get back in bed. That's what I'm saying.
Did you find him?
I have an idea where he is.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
I don't think that's entirely accurate.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Are we really going to pretend we don't know where he went? It's kind of obvious, right?
Dojima-san?
Before it's straight into the TV. Before like Foxy jumps at the guard in FNAF 2. Right.
For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
Don't worry, we know exactly where he went.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Everyone else seems to have forgotten how TVs work. But I know.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
That fall of his must have opened his wound again. He's lucky that white gown is still white, right?
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right? You mean he went in through here?
Yes.
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
There's a small issue with going into the TV, though. It's just a tiny issue. Teddy's our way out.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
But why, though?
We're not 100% positive he used this TV.
I am.
And on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse, like always.
Okay, if you say so.
It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
If Teddy is the only way out, then it's not like he can leave. The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi, taking another step closer to the truth. Halfway through the rank in like 2 days. That's crazy. Yeah, nothing to do but go in. Some happened today, you're very tired. Today to get ready to pursue the true culprit starting tomorrow. Absolutely. If we watch the oh no. Hey dude. You're a bit more transparent than usual. Seems that you've come to Velvet Room in your dreams again, but something is different. This time you don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Oh, there you are. Teddy's sitting there not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
You're inside a limo. Hello.
Sensei? Why are you here?
Unless Junes, the TVs that Teddy's uses to get y'all out should be there, right? I don't know. Dr. Doofenshmirtz is gone, right? What do you mean, I don't know? I come here all the time. I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
How'd you get here?
I figured something out.
Oh, that Nanako's okay? I don't think that's a super pressing concern now.
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
Maybe not.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here.
Huh.
I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz saved Teddy. Right, that's what I'm thinking.
One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
Teddy's too lore important for him to die/leave. Right.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
That's not true. You were a fantastic healer for that one fight.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei.
You know, if Teddy wasn't so creepy, I'd feel a lot more bad about all this. That's true.
One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
About that.
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry.
You think she's dead, right? You saved... Did he? I'll tell him that to make him feel better.
Huh? Really?
Indeed. Told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful.
Let him believe that, right?
I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that.
Uh-oh.
My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Go away from the light.
What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place.
Wait, did he give her his light? That's what I was saying. I hope he didn't do a Chidori.
Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
In a way. I could ask you this. It's something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together, whatever that means.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Said the polar is a Rapunzel, not life swap. Right. This isn't rank 10, is it? Ah, shit, that's not good. I thought we were rank 8. No. His social link is over, that means he can leave. Hello. Yay. He was pretty good in 3. For the one side I was able to use him. Oh shit, I didn't want him to actually die. I don't hate him that much. Yeah, me too. Mastered the Teddy social link. The light bearer. Oh, he gets a new party thing? Okay, he's fine. Nah, I don't do that.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
Well, that's not your decision to make.
Goodbye, Sensei.
No. Teddy's gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
And what is that?
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Okay, then. So...
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now, it's time for you to return.
But what about my boy?
I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Okay. But where's Teddy, though? What if he becomes part of the Velvet Room and that's why he's... that empty seat is there? He becomes part of the Velvet Room?
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
Am I not gonna tell him about what happened?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball! Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Like Margaret, Marie, and Dewars. I mean, maybe. The fact that he gained an extra thing at that 10th rank means that he's probably not finished unless New Game Plus, but that'd be weird.
Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here.
I wonder why.
I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Yeah, that's...
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Can the main character not say shit about the Velvet Room? I guess not. In 5, you get some dialogue options, explaining it. You get like 2 or 3. They go like, oh, that's weird. Anyway.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Cool.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side.
He's right underneath this little
Well, that
stage.
settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then,
Maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
That's a good question.
I can say for sure he's not here.
Well, yeah, we could gather that too.
And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Oh, hey.
This place.
Okay, there you are.
I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
If only you knew.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Nah, she's fine.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it.
Yeah, as you said, we know.
We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
Or known, you could say.
Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice.
Nah, if you were a shadow, you'd have yellow eyes.
So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
There we go. I always forget this happens. A strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his true power into an even goofier looking persona. Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
The most overpowered jutsu in Naruto.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location. Rise-chan! If only Teddy was with us.
If only.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense, it's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
It's not like she helps us in battle directly.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
I mean, I guess not having that SP regen is an issue, but I've got plenty of soda. Snuff souls.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
Hey, dude.
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
At a different table back at Juna's. We've been using this table for a while now. I don't know why we swapped, but this is our usual table now.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
So to Teddy's confession, since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. Though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
Well, that's just simply not true.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Well, that's rude, but...
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
I mean...
Huh? Ooh, what are you saying?
It's not untrue.
Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego.
You thought Yosuke was normal? What?
The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
Just like that one person in 3.
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
No normal person would think that such a pretty bear is a shadow. I was commenting on Teddy's complaint. Oh, okay.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right?
Sure.
You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that.
You was the most normal person here? Yeah.
While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
That Yukiko? Yeah, I think... Well, Chie's also pretty normal.
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
We don't know if you don't try.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
How did we get out of the TV, by the way?
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys. All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Alright. Take another step toward the truth. Another rank up so soon. It really is Christmas. Plot magic? Right, probably. Things will start fresh again tomorrow. Each of you decided to go home. Fair enough. We'll just leave the murderer to his own devices for another day. That's smart. Fully recovered from yesterday's events. Should go over to the TV world with everyone after school. And so we do.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I do smell a Dachi baby in here.
Don't say that.
But the fog is completely covering up his scent.
What if he's dying in there? Actually leave him? Yeah, but we don't know how much power he's got here. What if he can leave?
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I've got to sniff him out no matter what!
I believe in you.
This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
He's going Super Saiyan again.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
Sure.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
He's in the castle?
When we first... Where was that?
What do you mean, where was that?
Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Oh, that place.
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
I forgot about that place.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
That's rude.
Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
No, he didn't do that.
Ew, I don't want to hear it!
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
He didn't pee himself. He just went in a corner.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Actually, he didn't even do it. He tried to, but he couldn't. He held it for like an entire day. Right. He tried to.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. Already taken another step toward the truth. Fantastic. We're gonna be rank 10 by tomorrow at this rate. Hello, everyone.
Damn bitch.
Hey, dude.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there?
Hey, dude.
Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
That's a portrait and a half. Give it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
That looks like a upside down smile face, you know?
Who are you?
Wait, did you get Adachi to rank 6 before November? I forgot. I did. He's currently at rank 8.
And what's this something important you called me out here for?
Also, hello, Lewis.
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Ah, you're that kind of guy.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
She fell in. Wow, so people can go completely inside.
So you were aware of the TV world before this, if only a little?
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow.
No, you tested it on Saki.
I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
No reason.
You were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
You didn't put her inside that small thing, did you?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Oh shit.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
Oh, come on, dude.
Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
How'd you put her in there?
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got this sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen.
So what were you doing
As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
in between?
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
So you just didn't murder anyone else in between?
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them.
That's just not true.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
You just tell yourself that.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew?
Did you trick Namatame?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
To be fair, I think if he told any police officer, like, hey, this person's being thrown inside TVs, they wouldn't really believe him.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that.
Okay.
It does sound interesting, though.
But...
He told the complete worst person.
If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Mm-hmm.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Very clever.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
But what about the Midnight Channel?
You gotta be shitting me!
I thought you had some influence over that.
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Is that her third person? I mean, maybe.
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them.
I would believe if it was a Velvet Room thing.
And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
I was wondering about him.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that?
And why didn't he say anything?
And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
That's what I just said. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant.
Big brain move, yeah.
But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone, If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over.
Yeah, that's why you weren't sure.
That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people.
But why did he say that he did it?
I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body.
Hmm?
The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But his eyes aren't yellow.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Are there two Adachis?
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted.
Twins? Yeah, maybe.
And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me.
We're working on it.
This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
I don't know what you expected, my dude.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
I mean, it checks
The rest
out.
of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
I wonder how long he knew that we knew about the TV.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
Because I always tried to keep it secret until Dojima, like, really pressured me. Oh. Hey!
There's a path we can take now.
That was a weird visual effect.
I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on!
This dungeon is different from all the others. If you want to finish more social links, don't finish the dungeon too early. Oh, I see.
Let's go kick his ass right now!
The other Persona games I played, whenever something would happen, like with the Royal True ending, it forced you to have to do the dungeon on the last day.
Wait,
I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
I'll keep that in mind, though. Thanks for telling me.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out.
We got an entire month. We're fine.
Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
Pretty sure I'm already a little over leveled. By pulling all your strength, the path to the truth has been opened. When I was going for the Legend of Inaba trophy, I had to replay the game because I finished this dungeon too fast. I don't think I'm going to finish all social links regardless. I think I've just played the game a bit too badly. But I would like to
Senpai, please don't go on alone.
finish Rise, as I'm rank 8 with her, and at least try to finish Kanji. I'd like to finish all the party member social links if nothing else.
I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Nah, I don't really care.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead.
Uh-oh.
He might be calling to you.
A shadow me? But I'm awesome.
Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
Sure thing. Unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by fog. Must finish things before then. We resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. I guess that's the game very subtly telling you to not do it too fast. Alright. Shadow Narukami exists in the anime? That's cool. Oh yeah, what is on the Midnight Channel?
He might be calling to you.
Are we gonna
We're all going together, okay?
select yes, see him alone? Alright.
Promise us.
What should you do? Okay, I will. If you leave now, you may be able to make it in time before Junes closes. So to go to Adachi's alone. Nobody around. Rank 9, here I come. No sign of anyone around. Is Adachi here? Oh. Guess not.
This is a problem.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper. You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend?
Need to talk to you.
To what? Change my mind? Don't kid yourself.
But I am a kid. Oh, that's not fun. How dare you?
Your whole gang should be here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy. Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that stuff.
Right. I trusted you. How could you do this?
Oh, really? Just what was it about me that made you want to believe in me so bad?
Called it pulling a gun out, right? Did you?
Well, I don't have anything to say to you. If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police. The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
Is that what you tell Dad?
You say the dumbest shit.
Well, way to be honest.
It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most. What do you think will happen if I shoot you?
I'd probably die. You can't shoot me. You can't shoot me.
Wow, very optimistic. Is your brain rotting or something?
What are you gonna do, shoot me? Ow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bullet brushed your ear. That was one hell of a ricochet then. Smell the acrid sense of burning guns.
Do you get it now? We're done talking.
If you wanted to shoot me, you'd shoot me.
I won't miss next time.
Didn't seem like a threat. Don't think you can talk to Adachi anymore. But I feel like he likes me more. I feel like we've grown closer as people. Oh. Never mind. Unless... I don't recognize that one. Bonus change by first step. Hunger. Oh. Huh. Is it still rank 8, or
Want me to let you choose?
did it reset?
You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now. I guess regular revenge is boring, though.
That's actually rank 8? I thought I was at rank 8.
Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here.
I just might.
Well, bye-bye.
Entrance is closed. Adachi is blocking you. That Adachi wasn't the real him either. Once you come back with your friends, you won't be able to reach Adachi. Let's go back for now. Well,
Welcome
alright.
back.
Ah, you knew.
I told you not to go alone, though I knew you would anyway. It's okay. I understand.
That portrait says
I'll
otherwise.
keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now. But come on, you should trust us more.
What if I took him out? What if it's all over? What if I'm that awesome?
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Attention, customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
I guess it makes sense he'd be there during closing time. The town will be swallowed by the fog, should be near the end of the year. Let's reach a decision by then. Let's prepare yourself as completely as possible. Would be funny if you can't get out the TV and kill Adachi already. Yeah. But just beat Adachi then, that'd be really funny. Is this fog getting thicker or something, or is it just me? Does this mean the world's coming to an end? I actually heard someone say that. What do you think is gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Nothing's gonna happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, something terrible happens, the defense force or somebody is sure to come save us. Guess you're right. What if some giant monster attacks Inaba? Or Inaba, there we go. Or aliens. I saw a movie about something like this. Sure. Hey, dude. Oh, right, the test results. Forgot about that. That was a while ago. My character could have killed him right then with Pasto Toby attack. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, the best. Lunch break's almost over. Decided to drink. Strongest attack in the game. Wow. You probably need a level 90 persona or something for that, right? It's possible that the fog will shroud the entire world by the end of the year. Defeat the one behind all this problem. Right. It's gotta be like the messiah of this game's version, right? Nah, the game is broken. You get it as low as level 75. Wow. I'm not too far away from that. I might be able to get that by the end of the game. Probably, even. For now, though, I think I should save and end stream. We'll try to take care of Adachi next time. I'm probably not going to stream for Christmas or the Friday after, so I'll be back next Monday. Because, obviously, I have to spend time with my family and all that. It was nice seeing you, Louie. I hope to see you next Friday. Next Monday, sorry. And have a good rest of your day. Thanks for coming.